Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Science Grade 4, Quarter 2, Lesson 7. Our topic for today is about animals and the food they eat. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competency. The learners use information from secondary sources to group animals according to the food they eat. Objectives. A. Differentiate the animals on the basis of their eating habits. B. Identify the herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores animals. C. Draw pictures of herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores animals. And D. Create simple charts to categorize the animals based on their diets. And E. Show concern and love for animals. Content: animals and the food they eat. A. Plant eaters. B. Meat eaters. And C. Plant and meat eaters. Let us have first a short review. Directions: identify the body parts used by the given animals in getting or eating their food. Number 1, frog. Number 2, dove. Number 3, cow. Number 4, butterfly. And number 5, cat. The whole class will sing the song, Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Enjoy, kids! Unlocking content area vocabulary. Rearrange the letters to form the correct word described in the following statements. Number 1. These are animals that eat plants only. The answer is herbivores. Number 2. These are animals that eat meat only. The answer is carnivores. Number 3. These are animals that eat both plants and animals. The answer is omnivores. Number 4. These are animals that hunt and kill other animals. The answer is predators. And number 5. These are animals that are hunted and killed by other animals. The answer is preys. For our subtopic number 1, herbivores. A. 1 out. Study each set of pictures. Determine which organism does not belong to the group and state why this organism does not belong. Number 1, cow, horse, lion, carabao. The answer is lion. It does not belong because cows, horses, and carabaos are herbivores. They eat plants, while a lion is a carnivore. It eats meat. Number 2, butterfly, bees, dragonfly, and frog. The answer is frog. It does not belong because butterflies, bees, and dragonflies are insects, while a frog is an amphibian. Number 3, snake, lion, crocodile, deer. The answer is deer. It does not belong because snakes, lions, and crocodiles are carnivores. They eat meat, while a deer is a herbivore. It eats plants. Let's have the worked example. 2.1. Analyze the pictures of animals. Then answer the questions below the pictures. Number 1. How would you describe the teeth of the animals? The answer, the teeth of these animals are broad and flat, with strong molars that help them grind and chew plants. They are adapted to breaking down tough plant material like grass and leaves. Number 2, what food do these animals eat? These animals eat plants, including grass, hay, leaves, and other vegetation. Number 3, what would you call this group of animals? This group of animals is called herbivores. Number 4, what other animals can you give that belong to this group? Other examples of herbivores include elephants, giraffes, rabbits, and zebras. Lesson Purpose 2.2. Analyze the pictures on the first column. Write their names below the picture. In the second column, write the food they eat, and in the third column, write the manner of how they get their food. Let's start. Let's answer. The first organism is grasshopper. Food they eat, leaves, and grass. Manner of getting food, chewing with strong jaw. Second, caterpillar. Food they eat, leaves. Manner of getting food, chewing and biting plant leaves. Third is butterfly. Food they eat, nectar from flowers. Manner of getting food, sucking nectar through a proboscis. Fourth is bird. Food they eat, seeds, grains, and insects. Manner of getting food, pecking and picking with beak. Study the information about the given organisms. Answer the given questions below the pictures. The first is green sea turtle. The green sea turtle is the largest hard-shelled sea turtle. They are unique among sea turtles in that they are herbivores, eating mostly sea grasses and algae. This diet is what gives their fats a greenish color, not their shells, which is where their name comes from. Green turtles are found throughout the world. Next is dugong. The dugong, like all sea cows, is herbivorous. It primarily grazes on sea grasses and therefore spends most of its time in seagrass beds. Dugongs were found in all areas of the Philippines. The third one is parrotfish. Parrotfish are colorful, tropical creatures that spend about 90% of their day eating algae of coral reefs. This almost constant eating performs the essential task of cleaning the reefs, which helps the coral stay healthy and thriving. Animals. Animals exhibit an incredible diversity in their dietary preferences, reflecting the variety of ecological niches they occupy. Their feeding habits and food choices significantly influence their behavior, physiology, and survival strategies. Food they eat. Categorizing animals based on the food they eat provides valuable insights into the dynamics of various ecosystems and the interdependent relationships between species. Let's now have herbivores. Herbivores are animals that predominantly consume plants and plant material. Their adaptations are often specialized for processing and extracting nutrients from vegetation. Here are examples of herbivores: giraffe, horse, goat, and deer. Characteristics of herbivores based on their eating habits. Teeth: flat molars for grinding plants. Digestive system: often have longer digestive tracts to help break down tough plant material. Activity number 1, find the herbs. Objectives: at the end of the activity, the learners are expected to identify key features and characteristics of various animals, classify animals based on their dietary habits, and draw pictures of herbivores. Instructions: using the given picture of a farm, identify the animals that eat plants only. Then, complete the chart and answer the question. Find the herbs, herbivores, and the food they eat. Here are the answers. Herbivores, cow. Food they eat, grass, hay, and grains. Second, horse. Grass, hay, and oats. Third, donkey. Grass, vegetables, and hay. Sheep, grass, leaves, and clover. Fifth, goat. Grass, shrubs, and leaves. Sixth, duck. Grass, seeds, water plants. Seventh, chick. Grains, seeds, and grass. Eighth, sometimes omnivorous, but they also eat grass, vegetables, and grains. Here are the questions that we need to answer. Number 1, where do herbivores or plant eaters get their food? Herbivores get their food from plants, which grow in their natural environment, like grasslands, forests, and farms. They eat grasses, leaves, vegetables, and crops grown by farmers. Number 2, how do herbivores or plant eaters get their food? Herbivores use their teeth to bite or chew plants, grasses, and leaves. They graze in open fields or reach for leaves on trees. Animals like goats and sheep graze on low vegetation, while taller herbivores like horses might pull up grasses or eat from bushes. Number 3, how would you show concern to these animals? First, provide them with enough fresh food and clean water. Second, ensure they have a safe and clean living space with shelter from harsh weather. Third, regularly check on their health and provide veterinary care if needed. Fourth, treat them with kindness, not causing them harm and making sure they live in a stress-free environment. Fifth, educate others about the importance of respecting and caring for farm animals. B. Draw and tell. Draw two herbivores inside a circle. Describe each of them in terms of their habitat, their food, and their manner of getting food. Answer these in your notebook. Subtopic number 2, carnivores. Carnivores. Carnivores are predators that rely on consuming other animals for survival. They have evolved a range of hunting techniques and adaptations for capturing and consuming prey. Characteristics of carnivores based on their eating habits. Teeth. Sharp canines and incisors for tearing meat. Hunting adaptations, claws, strong jaws, and keen senses for hunting prey. Here are some examples of carnivorous animals: lion, tiger, snake, and hyena. Activity number 2, Horrific lion. Objectives. At the end of the activity, the learners are expected to: first, identify key adaptations of lions and their functions. Second, understand how adaptations contribute to lions' successful survival in their environment. Instructions. Let's learn about the amazing adaptations that help lions rule the jungle. Look closely at the lion's illustration below and match the terms on the right to the corresponding parts of the lion's body. Let's start! Write your answer in your notebook. Let's try to answer. Eyes, whiskers, teeth, legs, claws, ears, mane, tail, and paws. Activity number 2. Explain how each part helps the lion hunt. Claws. Sharp and retractable for gripping prey and securely and tearing through its hide. Teeth. Sharp and pointed for tearing flesh and breaking bones to access the meat. Paws. softly padded to allow silent stalking of prey. Mane protects the neck from bites and injuries during flights with rivals. Whiskers, sensitive to touch, help lions sense their surroundings, especially in the dark. Ears, keen sense of hearing to detect the sounds of hidden or distant prey. Eyes, excellent night vision for spotting prey even in low light. Tail, helps with balance while making sharp turns during a chase. Legs, strong and muscular for powerful sprints to catch prey. Activity number 3, Carnivore Conservation slogan. Objectives: at the end of the activity, the learners are expected to: first, identify the importance of carnivore conservation and its impact on ecosystems. Second, analyze the threats facing carnivores and create persuasive slogans or campaign messages to promote their conservation. Instructions: with a partner, create a memorable and impactful slogan inside the box that promotes carnivore conservation. Example: threats they face, importance of protection, and ways to help. Activity number 3, Carnivore Conservation slogan. Bonus challenge: create a slogan in another language. Design a mascot or symbol to accompany your slogan. And use your slogan in a creative campaign like a song, poster, or video. Remember, have fun and let your creativity run wild. The best slogan is one that is memorable, impactful, and reflects your chosen message and target audience. Use this worksheet as a springboard to unleash your inner conservation champion. Roar your slogan loud and help protect these amazing creatures. Rubrics for grading. Criteria: message clarity, creativity and originality, memorability, emotional impact, and bonus round. 4 points being the highest and 1 point being the needs a roar. Good luck! Subtopic number 2, Omnivores. Omnivores. Omnivores have a flexible diet encompassing both plant material and animal-based food sources. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in a variety of environments. Characteristics of omnivores based on their eating habits. Teeth: combination of flat molars and sharp canines for both plants and animal food. Diet flexibility: can adapt to different food sources depending on availability. Here are some examples of omnivorous animals: chicken, squirrel, dog, and orangutan. Activity number 3, Omnivore Match-up. Objectives: first, classify omnivores based on their diet and identify different types of food they eat. Second, explain their choices through justification and reasoning, connecting food items to specific omnivores' characteristics. Third, identify the relationships between different food sources and the diverse needs of omnivores in different environments. Instructions. Number 1, look at the pictures of the yummy food items below. Number 2, read the descriptions of the awesome omnivores on the next page. Number 3, draw lines to connect each food item to the omnivore who would most likely eat it. Let's start! Here is the omnivore matchup. Answer this in your notebook. Answer key: berries, bear; nuts, monkey; leaf, goose; apple, pig; insects, beetle to be specific, chicken; fish, raccoon; and vegetables for goose. Awesome omnivores. Raccoon. This clever creature has sharp claws and teeth for climbing trees and grabbing snacks. They love fruits, nuts, insects, and even the occasional fish or small animal. Squirrel. These busybodies scamper through trees and forests, gathering food for the winter. They especially enjoy acorns, nuts, fruits, and even eggs or baby birds if they find them. Bear. These powerful giants hibernate in the winter but love to feast in the summer. They munch on berries, nuts, insects, fish, and even small mammals like mice. Pig. These adorable farm animals have strong snouts for rooting around in the dirt. They love fruits, vegetables, grains, and even worms and grubs that they find. Ducks. These quacking cuties waddle along on webbed feet, leaving a trail of happy puddles behind them. Their bright orange bills are like underwater vacuum cleaners, scooping up tasty snacks like insects, worms, and seeds. Sometimes they take a graceful dip in the water, diving for delicious fish or munching on pondweed with their nimble tongues. Monkeys. Their sharp eyesights and flexible bodies help them find hidden grubs, snatch sneaky insects, and even crack open nuts with their strong teeth. Activity number 2. Omnivores Debate. Friend or a foe? Objectives: to explain the ecological importance of omnivores and critically analyze their positive and negative impacts on a chosen ecosystem. Materials: A. Worksheet with 2 sections, one for team positive impact and one for team negative impact. B. Information cards or online resources about the chosen omnivore. Example: raccoon, squirrel, pig. C. Markers or colored pencils. Instructions: for team positive impact, draw a bright sunshine. Write down the benefits the omnivore brings to the ecosystem. B. For team negative impact, Draw a stormy cloud. Write down the challenges caused by the omnivore. Reflection. Write a short reflection in the box below about your learnings from the debate, considering the complex role of omnivores in the ecosystem and their own responsibility towards environmental conservation. Have you thought about why each food item is a good match for the chosen omnivore? Write down your reasons next to the lines you drew. Each food item is matched with its omnivore because it provides essential nutrients that fit the omnivore's natural diet. Berries and fruits like apples offer natural sugars for energy, making them appealing to animals like raccoons, bears, pigs, and monkeys. Nuts provide fats and energy, which squirrels rely on, especially in colder months. Insects like grasshoppers and beetles supply protein for ducks, bears, and sometimes monkeys, supporting their diverse diet. Fish are a rich source of protein and fats for bears, especially those near rivers. Finally, leaves provide fiber and basic nutrients for monkeys when other foods are unavailable. These choices reflect each animal's need for a balanced diet available in their habitat. Learners' takeaways. Recap main learning contents. Here are the questions. Number 1, what are the 3 groups of animals based on food eaten? Can you provide an example for each? Number 2, explain the difference between herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. How are their diets distinct from one another? Number 3, how does understanding the diets of different animals contribute to the overall biodiversity of an ecosystem? Number 4, what happens when there's an over or under abundance of one particular herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore? Number 5, what can we do to protect the balance in our ecosystem? Reflection on learning. 1-minute paper. Using the graphic organizer, reflect on your learning by creating a 1-minute paper by answering these questions. First, what are the 2 most meaningful things you have learned in this lesson? Second, what questions remain in your mind? And third, is there anything you didn't understand? For our formative assessment, multiple choice. Read carefully the questions and choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1, how do herbivores obtain their food? A. By hunting other animals. B. By eating plants. C. By scavenging for leftovers. Or D. By consuming both plants and animals. Number 2, which of the following animals is likely to be a carnivore? A. Cow. B. Lion. C. Elephant. Or D. Rabbit. Number 3, what is an omnivore? A. An animal that only eats plants. B. An animal that only eats other animals. C. An animal that eats both plants and animals. Or D. An animal that eats dead organisms. Number 4, which of the following animals is an herbivore? A. Lion, B. Rabbit, C. Wolf, or D. Owl? Number 5, true or false? Humans are classified as herbivores. A. True, B. False. Number 6, what is the primary food source for herbivores? A. Other animals, B. Plants, C. Insects, or D. Both plants and animals? Number 7, which of the following animals is an omnivore? A. Koala, B. Panda, C. Polar bear, or D. Chimpanzee? For numbers 8 to 10, match the animal to its correct diet. 8 eagle, 9 cow, 10 dog. Choices are A. Herbivore, B. Carnivore, or C. Omnivore. And here are the answers. Number 1, B. Number 2, B. Number 3, C. Number 4, B. And number 5, B. Number 6, B. Number 7, D. Number 8, B. Number 9, A. And number 10, C. Letter B, Venn diagram. Make a Venn diagram, then compare and contrast the characteristics of herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Good luck, kids! And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.